Hey everyone, welcome back. Um, Tomorrow I am having a rapid tournament, but it's only in the evening, so I'm feeling quite eager to play well. But usually in rapid tournaments I'm getting into time trouble quite often, and it's more difficult to handle it over the board than online. So I figured just to get used to it, I'll stream a bit more often before this tournament and play 3 plus 0 and see what happens. And the fact that I'm suffering from a huge lag is probably not such a bad thing, because eventually it kind of forces me to be more humble and play faster and so on, because I'm experiencing it even more. So hopefully I'll have more chances to actually do well in the tournament, which might be more important than my rating here. So I'm just eager to play some more, and don't know how long this stream will be, and I'm thinking about doing something a little bit different. And I always say it and never apply, but basically talking a bit less, and this time I'll even put no music on. So in many cases when I'm playing chess without streaming, I'm not putting any music, and just thinking it might be an interesting way to experience the stream. And I'm thinking to myself, maybe it's a good idea to to see if I can just play as well as I can, and like instead of talking about the position and commentating, people might want to also see me win. So on some streams I'll focus on more commentary, on some streams I'll focus on more talking. So on this one I'm feeling like being a little bit less interactive. And in the previous stream someone was asking if I'm sad, and the answer is no. I'm just a little bit tired because I'm usually starting to stream at night after I've had a long day and having done a lot of tasks, because obviously my chess usually comes first. Streaming is fun, so I want to do the more important things first, and the chores and so on. And yeah, playing badly comes afterwards as a reward. So I feel like my chess is progressing, even though my internet performance might suggest otherwise. And well, as long as I'm learning something new and improving, attempting to improve on a daily basis, then I don't see any reason to complain. And I'm doing my best, so even if I don't end up improving, the process of improvement is fun. So yeah, I feel like either way, and I'm thankful that even if I play badly for the rest of my life, I still have a community of nice people who are watching my streams and might be learning something or enjoying it, who knows. So in the end I'm gonna be happy either way, so no point to focus on anything other than having fun. So I'm thinking like the way I will handle this part is just being quiet, playing, mumbling some things about the position, but not really teaching or explaining anything too instructive. So just like as I did sometimes previously, like showing variations with the arrows, which are by the way really ugly here, and I wish I knew how to change them. And also mentioning some calculation out loud. I don't know if it's probably not going to benefit my game rather than calculating in my head, but it can be good for the viewers to see, and maybe it will make me a better chess player just because I'll be a little bit more organized in my thinking process. So even if I lose on time in the games, it can help me in the area of calculating better in my day-to-day life for my regular tournament play. So overall, I'm very eager to play, and as long as I have this hunger, I'm happy. So let's go queen b6, putting pressure on d6, forcing him to take. If it is probably forced to take now, this rook a7 is looking really ugly. His only idea is to play this and trade the knight for my knight, And then I have knight a4, but also maybe some other ideas in mind. So knight e4 comes to mind. Okay, I want to somehow do something to annoy this bishop. So, and then he can go knight d7 anyway. Then knight a4. It's not easy to make a move. I think I'll just go knight a4 and see what happens next, because it seems like a solid move, and to reinforce this knight here so his rook will not be able to go out too easily. And I'm generally hoping to play b4 at some point, so I'm thinking maybe a5 is a good positional move for black to be making. Okay, this is kind of what I was expecting, and my idea was to just, play something with the pawn. The bishop will probably go to f5 or this, yeah. And I need to somehow protect this guy, which is not necessarily gonna be easy. Okay, but this seems like a way to do it. Attacking the bish. Not enough time left, so I'm gonna be a little bit less talkative. So just this guy is the only problem I have. Maybe he also wants to go a5, so a4 looks like a really cool move. And this bishop has to go to e8, which is kind of weird for him. And now I'm thinking like closing this rook forever with a5, but then I sacrifice this. I also want to go knight. So I'm thinking like b4 might be a good move, just to sacrifice a pawn. Not sure if it's a good sacrifice, but yeah, now it's definitely interesting, just to give up the exchange. This is a nice sacrifice to be making, because also if he takes, he's gonna lose some material. But if he doesn't, he's gonna suffer anyway. This rook is really nicely placed here. I really enjoy this position. Okay, this looks like a good move by him, but d7 is a big threat. I think he seems to ignore it. I don't know why. DE. Ah, no, there's a pin. Okay, so I guess it's no longer so much better for me. Only one pawn. Yeah, 16 seconds. So I think repeating the position wouldn't be too bad for me because of the lag and so on. So yeah, let's see if I can manage to pull a draw. It's very hard when the opponent is willingly trying to flag me, and I wouldn't blame them for doing so. Oh my god, I missed the pawn. He gave me his as well. Oh, he offers a draw. Seems to have made it. Oh, but he doesn't want it anymore. I don't like it. Okay, he lets me. He could have tried to flag me and he chose to play b2. So he wasn't really trying hard to win. He could have succeeded, and even though, I mean, we both kind of wanted to offer a draw. It was the right thing to do, but we just didn't feel like doing it on our own time, risking losing. So I totally understand him. But there should be like a way to signal that you don't want to flag the opponent without risking your chances. So I guess it's exactly what he did, basically. Just allowing all the pieces to be exchanged. So let's see what we have. Just developing the pieces. I have the pair of bish and no reason to complain. So the pair of bish is gonna get off the board, unfortunately. My hero He's not gonna live long as I hoped, but I'm still feeling good because he has this semi weakness on c3. I mean, it is a weakness, but the reason I don't look at it as a big weakness is because I also have like these pawns and the weak king later, and for example this knight is active and he will fix it, but technically it is a weakness. So now he wants to take here, so I'll go here. Probably knight c5 is to be expected. I can take as a response. For those who don't know what lag means, it's something to do with my internet, and it's the moment. Am I winning something? Oh, the rook is hanging at the end, so I guess no. So the lag, oh my god, I'm losing it. Rook for knight. So easy. So simple. And I missed it. Okay. Too late to apologize. He's gonna castle. I'm gonna attempt to fight. I'm gonna attempt to fight and fail, but I want to fail gloriously. I mean, it's much more likely to flag the opponent when you can respond quickly to their moves, but so the lag means basically that my opponent makes a move, but my clock is running before I even see his move, so I'm losing time. And then when I make a move, he sees it before his clock starts running. So he's like winning some time, I think, from both angles. And yeah, it can be very disorienting to have a lot of bad results without understanding why. I have a trap if e4 had rook f2, but this was the only one that I had at my disposal. So let's put the rook here, attacking. Maybe rook a1 later, probably not. I'm just honestly just hoping to win on time at this point. With such play, my only chance is to win on time. Let's put the queen here. Take the pawn next. Now this is attacked. He lets me take it. I'm quite happy about this fact, because material advantage was his main trump. And please don't speak about Trump for the next 30 minutes just because I accidentally said this word. So now, defending it, preparing f takes g4, and it's already material equality, so, and he's down on the clock, so yeah. My opponent kind of had a loose hand on the trigger. And I think exchanging the queens should be good for me with such an exposed king that I have. Oh man. I'm a little bit off my game when I'm talking. So, good game by my opponent. That's all I can say. Multitasking is my probably #1 disability, and I still attempt to do it on behalf of streaming. Okay, I need to stop. I need to just play as fast as I can without caring. And if some words happen to spill out, then I'll let them. Okay, I like how things unfolded earlier. So with the queen on b6 and this rook on a7. So I'm gonna go for it again. Yeah, when I blunder like this, it makes me feel so like worthless. Like can be extremely painful because I start doubting, like, why am I working so hard? But, well, not hard enough apparently. Maybe the question I should ask is, why am I talking so much when I have an opponent king who's still alive? So I do not know the answer, but I know that if I try very hard I can talk a little bit less. So I think it's a worthy attempt. Thanks for believing in me. Danon. So I think I can take here. I don't see any reason to avoid it. And fall back. Taken back. He is going to attack me, so I'm thinking about bringing the knight to join the defense, but now he has some bishop takes e2 and queen h5. It's not easy. So I'm gonna do this move, hoping to play h3, and then later on either have f4 if he sacrifices or bring the queen somehow to the defense. That's my hope. The queen can join the defense either from here or here. Yeah, and I want to give up the pawn, like on c3, in the process of restricting his attack. If I go here, looks scary, so I'm going for it. Yeah, now I have, yeah, this is annoying. He's gonna get another tempo, but so maybe f4 is a good idea, just to get his bish out of the way. And now I guess I'm addicted to talking, so let's see if I can be quiet until the moment I cross 2500. And if both of them, like if one of them is not achieved, then the other one has to be maintained, at least as an attempt. Okay, so being quiet is a very difficult skill for me when I know that I'm being watched. And missing rook c4 is another one of the things that I do. Okay. So he doesn't want to trade. Let's offer another trade. And if he refuses, I will probably take on a7. Oh, and lose on time afterwards. Right afterwards, though. I need to start pre-moving again. Oh no! I hate when these things happen. But somehow I tricked him. Oh my god. Oh, he has a lot of time left. I thought I'm gonna win on time at some point. No. Okay, I tricked him. 6 seconds. I have to... I mean, I just don't have time to see his moves because I'm losing time with every move I'm making, basically. I don't know if you guys can see it from where I'm standing. I don't know why I'm losing time on each move, but yeah. Whatever. So, as long as I manage to win despite my lag, then I'm gonna feel more ready for my tournament. Okay, so my main trick, my main attempt is to be quiet despite the fact that I know that I'm being watched. It's easier when I'm eating. Waiting for a new game to start. Here comes the picture again. Well, bon appetit. I mean, it's only an energy bar, but whatever. Probably it's just a draw. I'm a little bit annoyed by my opponent's play. So I can leave the knight, but risk losing. Whatever. Didn't give me much choice. Rook h5 maybe comes next. Yeah. Some chances maybe. Whoa! Thank you. I guess it was a mouse slip, but I'll take it. The road to 2500 is full of such missteps. I mean, with the lag, I can't afford to have mercy on my opponents. It's a war, I tell you. What? I don't remember this move. It's probably a good one. No, it's not the main move, so it should be slightly better for white. Let's see if this one actually makes some sense. Usually knight g5 is a good square for it. And then queen h5, like attempting to pin the pawn. Pin the pawn. f7 under attack. If he goes g6, then yeah, my idea is to move queen h3, obviously, avoid the pin. Unfortunately, he has king g7, which probably solves many problems at once. Yeah, kind of messed up. Okay, fall back. Okay, if he opens up the center, I should be happy. I have to give up this pawn. If he takes it, I might have rook c1. Probably won't, but okay, I'll go here anyway. What does it matter? Need to develop in chess. If I get my castle going, then I'll be relatively okay with the situation. Of course, it's a pawn down, but I mean, they played the opening badly, so I can't complain. Okay, so now probably I'm gonna take here, and he'll have to take with the knight, I believe. I can also take my queen, but then I'm gonna go rook h8. So it's gonna be kind of funny. I guess this is an interesting move. Keeping the queens on the board so this rook cannot develop too easily. And yeah, now, well, this is a slight weakness. Bringing my rook. My rook up. Yeah. Oh man, I'm gonna lose so easily. Queen b1 was just completely game over in one move. I'm off my game. So, still worse, but like not that much. Because it's only a pawn, it's not like a piece or something. But I wouldn't be too optimistic. If I were in my case, in my shoes. Oh, I forgot that I finished eating, so let's go back. Hey, here I am. Once again. I'm caught in the something. Can't deny it, can't pretend. Ta-dum dum dum ta-dum. Queen c1, queen c8. Yeah, initiative is what I have by some miracle. So, what to do next? What to do now? Seems like giving a check is an idea, but I wanna like win. I don't feel like I've earned it, but it's something that I wish I would achieve in this game. Okay. I'll repeat once so I can think in between. It's hard to target this knight over there. Oh my god, he's letting me to think a lot in between. Come on! No time! Alright. This is what I came up with in my during my in-between time. And I admit it's not that impressive, but it is what it is. Let's go here, threatening this. The knight has joined the forces. Check. 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 Not too many checks left. I'll go here. And there. And there. And here. And there. And now I'm feeling almost okay. Whoa, not anymore. Oh no, it's check. It's always check. I'm gonna win on time though. Okay, silly flagging is all I can do. Either my opponent has mouse slips or I'm flagging, but I'll take everything I can have at this point in my career. At this low, of momentarily low. I'm not feeling too ambitious at this particular moment, but the rating is something to look up to, I guess. Ah, na 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 na. Bishop on d3 is standing weird. What is going on this position? What does he want? I'm gonna get my b5 or... Oh my god. Oh my godness. Can I get b5 anyway somehow? Let's see. I guess there's only one way to check. Yeah. Eventually I got it. One way or the other. Okay. So now it's time to push and press this guy. And well, exchanging this bishop in the Benoni structure isn't necessarily gonna be a bad thing. And I'm not sure about what's coming next, but not a Benoni expert. Let's put the knight here. Feels bad enough to confuse him. And yeah, g4 is something that I feel like I achieved. It's like a provocation. It's all I'm capable of doing nowadays. Provoke. So let's put the pawn on h4. And get fallback. I don't like whatever it is that I'm looking at. I guess it's my position. So, what to do when you're worse and the opponent is improving his position? Just pass the move. Pass the move. Pass it along. Okay, I'm gonna say bye-bye to the a5 pawn. Had my goodbyes. I'm gonna put some of my pieces somewhere. Yeah, it's not easy to even come up with square. It's just completely outplaying me, like in every game basically. So okay, a random move. Wait, oh no, this was also a threat. So let's give up more pieces. No, it's very hard to even create something, I mean, and I'm losing on time also. He's just making it look easy. I wish I could ask him if it's easy for him right now. He probably wouldn't disagree. He would nod. So, let us see. Can I generate some... I don't know even how to call it. Some pretentious chances. Pretentious chances. Thank you, Mr. Clock, for letting me know that I'm losing also on time. Mr. Clock. I like this name for my beloved clock. He's not serving me well, but he deserves the name. So yes, I know. Was I in time to resign? Not even for... Oh my god. I wasn't even in time to resign? I'm so slow. Because of the lag, I wasn't in time to resign. That's my conclusion. That's how good I am with excuses. I know. Castling is for the weak. I'm gonna push. Need to find a way to push. Let's start by putting some pieces on squares. Is this... So this is his mighty idea. Okay, if you ask me so gently, I'm going to castle. Some people are suffering from over-aggression episodes. Overly aggressiveness. Episode-ness. And overly successful results is one of the side effects of this syndrome. Alright, so I think I'm breaking my own records for nonsense per minute. So let's put the knight here. Overly... What is this? What is this? Is this what the Nimzo f3 has brought me? I need to study the line deeper. Okay. I need to connect to my king. My inner king who wants to come out and play. Preparing g3, by the way. Oh, which isn't working because it takes and knight g3 and rook h3 check. And then I'm probably gonna lose. But he's allowing it on behalf of pawn grabbing. Look how far away people will go just to grab pawns. Okay, let's see how this unfolds. Oh no, I don't want to see how this unfolds. Please don't show me. Please don't show me. Okay, I'll resign soon, I promise. I wonder why he's thinking. It's interesting. Okay, I promised. This time I was quick enough to resign. Okay, let's get the rematch going and start being quiet. Talking about practice. Okay, if my pawn is what you want, my pawn is what you're gonna get. But if the exchange is what you want, then the exchange you shall receive. But choose one, not the other. I'm giving you a pleasant choice. And receive a pleasant surprise. Okay, let's go here. Attack the queen. Rook c8. Defend and protect. Why is this protecting, you ask? It's protecting my control of the open file. So here you go. Let's go for this. Queen a5 allows knight b3. Let's put the bish here so I can have it on a6 and have knight e5, knight d3 with tempo, or tempi in plural. Tempi. Alright. So you really want my pawn that badly. As I once heard, be careful what you wished for, my friend. You may get it. This is overly, needlessly philosophical for someone who's overlooking a pawn. Okay. The knight's job is not to be pinned. You heard it here for the first time. Holy moly. I'm getting started. I think I just lost. Very masterfully. Full of mastery. Masterfully. Fully of masterhood. Okay, let's see. I want to continue for like one more move almost. I like continuing a little bit. So this will be hanging. This is being hanging. Just some silly attempt. So what to do now? What to do? Black thinking, losing on time maybe an idea. Such position, very important principle, lose on time. Come on. Come on, come on. Turn the radio on. I don't see a move. I don't see a move. I'm gonna give all I have to give. Let's put this. Okay, I think I can resign, right? I think nobody will be disappointed if I were to resign at this point. Yeah, baby, I'm back in the game for one more move. I dropped your bish. I'm back in the game for one more move. I trapped your bish. Back in the game. One move. Let's take this one. Let's pretend. Let's pretend to be good at chess for a few more moves. Let us pretend. Oh no, I blundered 1 second after I was pretending. I guess I was very good at pretending. Okay, so here's 50. Got your piece. Yeah, got what you deserved. Oh yeah, baby. Get a piece of me. I honestly had rook b1 in the final position and I'm almost fine. I'm still losing completely, but almost fine. Alright, so it's time for my secret weapon, which is e4. I'm gonna concentrate like a boss. Take my pawn, please. Take another one, please. Alright. Thank you. I don't know who I should take with, so I'm gonna do it with the pawn. Bishop a3 is coming next. I'm feeling very proud of my position. Now I wanna double. Queen g5 check as an idea. Let's double the fun. Queen g5 check is coming for you, my friend. And you don't care. You simply ignore me. I just said it out loud like this. In broad daylight, and you ignore me. And you're gonna pay for it, my friend. I'm gonna sacrifice something because you ignored me. Nice. Can I go rook d1 anyway? I think it will be cool. A little bit afraid it's probably not so good, but it will be cool. You go f6. I go bishop d6 anyway. And he resigned. Please rematch. How do I offer? Okay, let's see if he wants another one. Rook d1, f6. I want to play bishop takes d6 check. And queen c5. Oh, now do I realize I could have taken and went queen c5 instantly and win the rook as well. I guess it's more or less the same. More of the same. Cool game. No rematch for me. I guess the guy 3-3 was more than enough for my opponent. He's realized that counting on either opening theory or luck with his mouse lips, or I'm gonna flag him. He doesn't feel like I'm worthy, and I don't feel worthy at this point. But I'm gonna slowly build my way up there. Let's get some water. Water. From the sink. Water. Some people like to play fast. So they play harmless line, but they play them quickly, and they feel like they are so aggressive and powerful. Why don't you just play aggressive lines, my friend? Play harmless line in an aggressive fashion. Alright. Nice! Very quickly. I think he probably played like a bullet marathon or something before this game. Maybe he didn't even realize it was Blitz. I'm just joking, of course. Trash talking my opponent who cannot hear me. But the main point is that, like, he's doing the right thing in theory. Like, when you play Blitz 3+0, you should treat it like a bullet and save time for later. So you can use it when it matters the most. Although I would like to think that his time management is a little bit too much, I was about to say, but now I'm just blundered. So maybe it was kind of intrigued by the fact that he played so quickly and I got disrespectful. Maybe I'm just bad. Maybe we'll never know. Either way, I'm gonna give a piece and see if he keeps the pace or if he will start slowing down. Both cases, I will... Oh, my f4 was I mean, f4 is so good, man. Why would you allow such a thing? Take, I take. Yeah, it's not good enough. But it's coming for you, my friend. f4 is coming for you. This is protected. Uh-huh. And what now? Uh-huh. And what now? Uh-huh. e3, queen g6, e2 doesn't win quite yet, but it seems to be close to getting material. I'll start with a b5, which seems legit, I would say. The bishop goes away, e3, e2 will win like a rook, a full rook for the pawns. And for a guy who's a piece down, it's not so bad to win a rook. I'm going for it. I'm just going for it. Ah, he's thinking. That's nice. I have 39 seconds. So now he's starting to think. Probably I'm still gonna lose, but at least I'm going to go down kicking, as they say. Attack! Give me your pawns. I had rook takes e3 and rook f8. Ah! Oh no! Let's repeat, please. I want to trap your bish. Aha! Got tricked again, my friend. Rook g3 check. Will you miss it? Will you miss it? I think you will. Something tells me that you will, my friend. No, you didn't. Alright. I'm going to pretend to miss bishop e6. And you're gonna pretend to not have missed my trap. Okay, let's go, let's go. No time. No time. Bishop h2. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Oh, I made it somehow. With a piece down. In your face, bullet man. Wow. Mr. Bulletman doesn't want a rematch. I can see why. Mr. Magic Bulletman. Ah, water from the tap in Israel are legal. It's okay, you guys. If you're sitting in Israel and you watch it and you're like wondering, it's okay. You can drink water from the tap. I mean, there are some claims that it's better to purchase water, but like from the health point of view. And it's hard to decide. I will leave this decision to Monir to decide for everyone. So Monir, it's your call. So, let's see. All right, sending a message. So let us see what we have. Someone offers to play with me, and I accept. Let's focus. I want to cross 2500 and go to sleep and win the tournament tomorrow. It's only 3 things that I need to achieve. Not much. Starting from 2500. And I remind everyone I have a lag. Just to increase the challenge. The lag challenge. So knight f6 is to be followed. It's a good place for the knight. And now something along the lines of b6 at some point. I guess bishop b4 check was a little bit more annoying for him. But who am I to regret things? I'm not that important. So let's focus on playing and not talking. I'm gonna be the new Mr. Bullet Man. I like it. To disorient the opponent and potentially play perfect moves with wasting no time. Okay, let's see. No threats. Which piece doesn't work? My queen. All my pieces are good, just the queen needs to be a little bit reconstructed. I'm gonna put it on c8. Create a window for the king. Reroute my bish. Knight d7 is probably an idea. Okay, now not so much anymore. But I honestly don't see a place for the knight to go to annoy me, so I'm gonna ignore it. Knight h5 is probably a good follow-up. I'll continue my plan for the moment. Feeling good. My position is fantastic. All the pieces are doing their thing. I'm leading by time. I'm playing Kleinbeer 98. Who seems like a nice person in the picture. And I'm trading pieces against the isolated pawn. It's a good thing to do, generally speaking. And the less pieces we have, the more chances I have to exploit this pawn. Or the less chances he has for dynamics to compensate for having this static weakness. Now, let us see what we have. So, okay, he's obviously threatening my rook. Exchanging is not in his favor. Now the only question is which piece I want to trade next. So probably I'm gonna fight against this knight. Not sure if I want to take it straight away because it will fix his pawns, but knight on d7 seems more active. You can also get it some. Okay, interesting. So I want to take over the open file or kind of fix his pawns. I'm gonna give him his file. The pawn will remain isolated, my friend. You're not getting away with it that easily. So let's make a window for my king. Knight d7 is an idea, as mentioned before. Not sure if it's good, but for example, queen h4 check comes to mind in some cases. I feel like taking should be good because I don't have any other square. Yeah, now queen h4 check is something that I enjoy looking at because bishop g3, d4 is hanging, g3, h3 is hanging, so the king has to move. Yeah, don't see how to exploit it quite yet, but the isolated pawn is still on the board, so therefore I'm still happy. So let me go here. Queen c7. I have f6 probably. Okay, good. So fall back. Exchange the pair of knights. I'm gonna win on time. Wants to exchange. I'm down for the exchange. Let's do it. Actually, queens are not the best pieces, the best piece for me to have in this type of endgame against the isolated pawn, but it will have to suffice. And I should focus on the game. Okay, the only thing I know how to do in order to win here is to flag, so much apologies in advance. Queen e5 obviously. No. Alright. Interesting. So let's go here. Pretend to improve my pieces. Pretend to improve my pieces is all I ever wanted to do. Pretend to improve my pieces is all I ever wanted to do. Yeah, baby! I'm gonna grab you. Whoopsie-doo. No! I'm not gonna lose on time, baby. I don't care what you do to me, I don't lose on time. I don't do losing on time. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I know you want me to, but I'm not doing it for you. Alright. This was excitingly challenging. That's the way I would put it. I'm a little bit frightened by how weak I am playing. But yeah, playing weak doesn't compensate for a lag. So I need to play quick rather than weak and strong rather than bad. So start by playing quickly, then see if the good part will follow. The only thing I can assure is that if I'll be quiet, it will be better. So I am Kleinbeer98 is apparently Thomas Beardsen, sorry, from the Blitz video that I played not so long ago. Here he has Queen h4 check, so he's tricky. Thomas is a tricky guy, if it wasn't clear beforehand. And against tricky guys you need to castle. He's gonna castle after thinking. He's right now, he's doing the act of pretending to think. And he's an extremely talented bullet and hyper bullet player. And he's not too bad in Blitz, but it just stands out in the fast time controls from what I've seen. So let's protect this square so I can develop my bish. So Thomas Beardsen, also known as Minir Madje, or I don't know how to pronounce it. A famous regular player on leeches.org. So yeah, I guess I have to accept the fate of this bishop. I'm gonna hope that in the opposite colored bishops I'm gonna have some good compensation, which seems like something I will have. Oh no, he has bishop f5. What am I doing? Yeah, he has bishop f5. Alright. Bye bye now. Okay, I think I can go for this rook e1 idea. So I can start with this, threatening mate in 1, and then rook e1, and like, I don't know, it's probably bad, but hope for something good to happen. I mean, hope is all I have left when I'm playing badly. So now g4 is another hopeful move to get his bish. And if he's gonna take, then well, I might have something. For a start, I feel queen f6 is an idea, but oh, he has queen h5. No, queen h5. Come on. Why did you have to ruin everything? Okay, there's still hope. I can give a check before going queen f6, and now queen h5 will still kind of get mated, I think. So I'm going now with the queen to f6. Oh no, queen e5. Oh no, man. What am I doing to myself? There's no way around it. There's no way. Oof. It's not easy. Alright, let's fight for the draw. I think I'm gonna earn it. Queen e5, come on. I know you wanna play it. Yes, okay. This is me fighting for a draw against the famous Menhir Majde, or however he's called. So, let us see. I offer a draw. Maybe this is the best way to achieve it. I mean, his king is kind of trapped. His rook cannot move. Kind of. And I take this. I feel good. For the moment. Sing for the moment. Come on. I have only 20 seconds. Interesting choice of moves. Let's put my rook here and go up the board. Okay, Mr. Passive. Alright. I'm going for rook b7 soon. The king is coming to help. Oh, rook b7 is allowed? Okay. I'm not complaining. Okay, give me the rook, if you will. Or the bish. Oh, he wants to give me the bish. Yeah, baby! Got the bish. No, I'm not missing your tricks, my friend. I know you live on tricks. Alright. Yeah, baby! So, closer than ever. Thomas! I know you're gonna take, if you're gonna watch it, you're gonna see how much I enjoyed spending my time with you, that I feel so, what's the word? Feel so so easy to make fun of this ridiculous moves that we're making. If you happen to watch it, know that I think that we are equally bad. Which is complimenting me, myself. So, here, knight bd7. Playing a typical bullet-like variation. I'm gonna put my bish on a3. And I'm playing like the Yugoslavian attack against the dragon. I'm gonna try to mate you. And see how you're gonna handle it. Let us see. Oh my god. Are you seriously gonna like try to mate me with this? It's funny if you're happening to watch it while playing and you like hear my trash talking and it's actually distracting you somehow. So, one moment. I'm gonna do the most mature thing I've ever done and like mute the microphone while I'm blowing my nose. It's amazing. Never done it before. First time you've seen it. But in this position I have to find a good move. Start from c6. I unmuted. I pressed the unmute button and it didn't work. And okay, but I was saying basically nonsense about crossing 2500 and quitting because I have an addiction. So you didn't miss anything. How can I exploit this knight being here? Maybe this way? Seems legit. I don't know if I'm threatening to take here, because this king will have a place to run away to, but it feels nice to put the pressure on a lonely knight. And he wants to defend. Okay, so what can I do to increase the pressure? I feel like knight b4 is a good idea. Threatening knight takes a2. I don't see what he can do against it. I'm thinking like maybe he will try knight e6 as some semi-desperate attempt, but we will see. I'm gonna pre-move f takes e6 as a sign, like to show my dignity, for my respect for the attempt. Alright, he wants to get out of the mating net. So I guess I don't want to take immediately, but I don't. The knight is hanging. Nice. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you very much. Arigato gozaimasu. Come on, stop playing. I want to reach 2500. I don't understand. Okay, let's be objective. I don't want to exchange queens with his king in the center like this. I'm gonna go here. And here, I'm gonna be greedy. Do you want to exchange queens now that I've taken one more pawn? Alright. I'm glad we are on agreement here. Mr. Manir Mangia. Alright, everything to avoid the exchange of queens. So let's see. I hope you don't have any nasty tricks coming my way, other than playing quickly and attempting to be hyper bullet master. So I have no idea what you're up to other than flagging me. So good luck with that. Much respect to your attempt. Alright. Okay, even more respect now that you dare to continue. Cool. Good offensive skills. Come on, I want to mate you. I know I'm gonna make it at some point. I believe in myself. Yay! 2500 precisely. It's so low and yet so high. Who would have thought I would have made it in this stream? So what did we learn today, guys? No music means better results, even though not necessarily better commentary. Less commentary means better result, even though not necessarily worse commentary. And the most important thing is that I can overcome the lag if I play faster and better. So hope you can attempt these three things in your own experience when you are streaming. And thank you very much, Thomas, for saving me from having no opponents. Thank you for taking my nonsense jokes with humor that I know you have in loads. Thank you, Rune10 or Runel0, who challenging me for 3+0, but I promised something and I have to deliver. I have to be disciplined, so 2500 has been reached. I'm going to quit. I'm gonna go to sleep like a boss. So I know it's impolite, so I just want to state something very, very clear to you guys. I'm very tired and I'm setting bad example here. Generally, when you're playing against someone and he is like accepting a rematch on and on, it's a good idea to let them know in the chat before you finish. Like saying last game or last 2 games. To just quit is not a nice thing to do. And I'm doing it now, but luckily I know the person, so I'll tell him about it later and make sure that he'll forgive me. And in general, especially after winning, it's not a pleasant feeling to beat someone and then quit. You can quit after you lose. It's also not too polite. But generally you want to say last game or last 2, or I'm leaving in 10 minutes. Or just tell them I'm gonna quit when I hit 2500 or whatever round rating that your sick mind sets as a goal. Because why does it have to be round? So my feeling is that it's very, very important to be nice to your opponents and respectful, especially online where it's so easy to lose your thread. Some neighbors are cannot go to sleep for some reason, so I'm gonna end the stream here. And it's quite amazing that the first time I put no music, they cannot go to sleep. So I guess with music it's much easier for the neighbors to not stay up. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you learned something from this video, or at least enjoyed watching it. And if you want to learn some more, then keep watching the next videos.